They say every person has some sort of mountain to climb throughout their life. I'm here to share a story about dedication, adversity, and overcoming obstacles. This story started my junior year of high school, 11th grade. It started off as a normal year, and it was getting pretty close to wrestling season, which was my main sport. Everything was going fine for me as a student. Family was okay. Getting ready, I felt healthy. I was looking forward to a good year. I would go to club practices 3 to 5 times a week. I was working out, training, doing everything I could to stay in shape. Also focusing on my academics. Then, all of a sudden, it turned. My family wanted to have a meeting. It was about my sister. At that meeting, my mom and dad both told me that my sister wasn't doing so well. She actually needed to have some surgery done. The doctors found that she had an aneurysm in her brain, and that in order to take care of it, she needed to be put into a medical-induced coma. This was very scary for me. However, I knew what I had to do. Staying close to family, and I had to keep training. Wrestling was right around the corner. It was getting close to November. November 16th. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was at the hospital. I was visiting my sister. She was laying in bed. We were all hanging out, talking around her, wishing her the best of wishes. It started getting late, so I had to get home. I had school the next day. So my brother-in-law was there, and he started to take me home. The next phone call changed my life. My other sister was on the line. She started to talk to my brother-in-law, Chris, and he handed over the phone to me. Next thing you know, I hear, "Do I want to come back?" I ask why. She tells me she passed. That night was the hardest night in a long time I've ever had to deal with. That night, I had to do a lot of thinking. A lot of thoughts flew through my head that night, but only one thought really prevailed. I knew what I had to do. I was going to dedicate my season to her, and I was going to use this towards my strengths. I was going to take all my anger, all my sadness, and put it towards something, and it worked. That year was probably the most challenging year, yet probably the most successful year in my high school wrestling career. I ended up winning the state qualifiers and advancing to states. I overcame it. I did what I had to do. I used everything I had in me to hold it together. I believe that this is an illustration of no matter what is going on in your life, you can overcome it. No matter the darkest, toughest moment, you can use everything that you have in you towards something if you just change your mind around it. It's up to you. Do you want to climb the mountain or do you not? Thank you for listening to my story.